So, my name is Paul Bowers, and I serve as Communications Director for the American Civil Liberties Union of South Carolina. I want to start this press conference by emphasizing the importance of Discus, and I'll put this in a way that some of us slightly older folks might understand. Blocking Discus is like taking the encyclopedias out of the library. The Berkeley County School District has free, state-funded access to a reliable, age-vetted, age-appropriate database, and they took it away from students in February without a word of explanation. Discus was originally an acronym for Digital Information for South Carolina Users. It's a state-funded online collection of high-quality resources, including encyclopedias, ebooks, newspapers, maps, and videos. It is funded by our tax dollars and overseen by the state library, and it has been available online via public schools and libraries for more than 25 years now. Students and school librarians frequently use Discus as an age-appropriate database for research projects requiring reliable sources. So today, we're holding this press conference to call on school district officials to, 1, restore student access to Discus, and 2, explain why they blocked access in the first place. So with me today are some community members who either were affected by the blocking of Discus or are leaders in this community. So up first, I want to introduce Sharina Haynes, president of the Goose Creek NAACP branch.
Thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. The NAACP Goose Creek branch is expressing deep concern over the Berkeley County School District's decision to remove Discus, South Carolina's state-funded virtual library, from its schools. Discus provides equitable access to trusted, age-appropriate educational resources for all students across the state. To date, Berkeley County appears to be the only school district in South Carolina to restrict this critical academic tool. The removal of Discus raises urgent questions about the district's commitment to educational equity, and we, as the NAACP Goose Creek branch, are troubled by the lack of transparency surrounding this decision and its potential impact on students' learning and accessing information. The branch is calling on the Berkeley County School Board and district leadership to publicly clarify, 1, why Discus was removed, 2, who initiated or approved the decision, and then 3, whether educators, librarians, or families were consulted. In a time where accurate information and digital literacy are more important than ever, we cannot afford to limit students' access to reliable educational resources. We urge the district to be forthcoming and collaborative with the community it serves. The NAACP Goose Creek branch encourages parents, educators, and community members to remain engaged and informed. The branch remains committed to advocating for educational access, equity, and accountability. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharina. Next, we have River Tejeda. River is a rising 10th grade honors student at Cane Bay High School.
Hello, as you just heard, my name is River Tejeda. I am a 10th grade honors student in Cane Bay High School in Berkeley County. I am here to speak on the Block for Discus, a state-funded website that houses multiple databases of quality, reputable academic sources and peer-reviewed journals. When the school district decided to ban student access to Discus, my classmates and I were in the middle of weeks-long research into our English 2 honor class project. Teachers were unclear on why we had lost access, and it was obvious that nothing had been communicated to them about the block. We instead had to use less reputable sources, which were often blocked by district firewalls as well. My friends had to restart their papers on different topics, and the experience caused significant barriers to my education. As a student who is college-bound, wanting to join the military and serve my country in the medical field, I know that being able to navigate the world of academic research is essential for my current and future coursework. My question to Berkeley County School District is why they are hindering my education and access to high-quality research material without cause. My zip code shouldn't mean that I'm receiving a lesser education than my peers in neighboring districts and across the county. Please don't limit the quality of my education and my future by making decisions hastily and without reason. As a Berkeley County School District, I deserve to have access to the best quality education materials available to me. Discus is one of those free resources that provides me with what I need to be literate and prepared for my academic future and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, River. So, after the Berkeley County School District abruptly blocked student access to Discus in February, I filed a request for public records under the Freedom of Information Act, seeking to understand what prompted this decision. So today we're releasing what we found. It's available at aclusc.org, but unfortunately a lot of questions are still unanswered. So I'll start by sharing what we know. On February 7th, teachers, librarians, parents, and representatives of the South Carolina Education Association all started asking the district office why students could no longer access Discus. The Berkeley County School District's decision to block Discus came during a wave of increased censorship in schools across the state. One thing that was new at the time in South Carolina was Regulation 43-170. This is a statewide regulation, and it's a broad rule banning books with descriptions of what it deems sexual conduct from K-12 collections and libraries. This regulation recently led South Carolina to gain the infamy of being the state with the most school book bans in America. The public records we obtained under SC FOIA suggests that the district chose to block Discus in response to Regulation 43170, although the district has refused to fully explain its decision. At other times in the written communications, district staff referenced a vague interpretation of obscenity law. They also referenced a since-deleted Facebook post from a community member complaining that students were able to access information on topics including Al-Qaeda and whistleblowers. Beyond the immediate need to restore student access, the public deserves a full accounting of why the district office blocked the primary research database available to students in this state. It's been 6 months now. As far as we can tell, Discus access is still blocked, and every person who has asked for more details has been either ignored or has received an inadequate answer. Worse still, when recommending alternatives to Discus, district officials suggested unreliable sources that were not actually vetted for age appropriateness. They recommended that teachers and students use sweetsearch.com, Google Scholar, or the hyperlinked list of cited resources at the bottom of a search on Wikipedia. Berkeley County students deserve better than that. Finally, I want to address the topic of manufactured outrage. When parents, students, teachers, and librarians started asking questions about the blocking of Discus back in February, the official response from the district office was that this supposed controversy appears to be a case of manufactured outrage designed to stir discontent. Manufactured outrage. Discus has been around for more than a quarter century, and I can't find any record of a school district anywhere in South Carolina blocking or censoring it before this year. If the district wants a vetted, age-appropriate, unbiased database of reliable sources, they have it at their disposal, free of charge, and it is called Discus. If they want to scour the encyclopedia for articles that they want to ban, then I suggest they think about who is manufacturing an outrage and why. The public deserves answers from Berkeley County Schools about this self-defeating act of academic censorship. Students have a right to access information, particularly at a time of rampant misinformation. Protecting that right is more important than ever. Thank you.